We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. How about what he did last season? Dominating pitching all year long on the way to hitting over 320. He's one of the premier hitters in the game.
R.A. Dickey gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, they've got one of the best defensive shortstops, actually the best all-around shortstops in the game in Troy Tulowitzki. Very athletic, makes that play in the hole as well as anybody. Kind of reminds me of that guy, Derek Jeter. Can't wait to see.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carrera moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight, center field.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what's the key to starting out 1-0 here at home for them?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Stephen Wright gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
batting fifth, designated hitter.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get to take his first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Smoke will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ballgame on Wednesday.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier. Not a real good throw there. He just seemed to rush that ball. You can see good effort there at first as he sticks that right leg out as far as he can, but he just can't seem to get it to stick in the pocket.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first, and they get them both.
60 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Number 64.
In an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez to fine play there for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far.
He is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around net.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, number 19.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Josh Donaldson is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul.
Of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn. The same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Travis Shaw digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just
for strike 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he botches it. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate. Christian Vasquez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox. Dickey looks in. Here it comes on 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
But just goes to show, he'll throw that thing on any count, even when he needs a strike on 3-2. He gets a punch out with it right here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Just does hook foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. And I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. David Ortiz will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight. 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Pilar. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
It's the ground ball for the first out. Hanley Ramirez digs in with 1 run. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
Now batting number 5.
Batting number 8.
Catcher.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Christian Vasquez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will mean the end of the knuckleball here, as that's going to be it for R.A. Dickey. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Cecil.
You generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this. Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
David Ortiz will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was, back in the 7th inning, a solo shot. The nail-biting time now in that third base dugout. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front, 2-0. And take it himself for the out. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Third baseman, Travis.
They came back to the inside corner.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Michael Saunders will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to live on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and danger now. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Batista will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hit hard towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me right now? What an at-bat that was. With their hopes just dangling from a...
Drilled on the ground is short. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Josh Donaldson will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 4-2. Good night from Toronto.